Hey, Michael Kerr here. Do you ever get annoying feedback at work? It could be feedback that, well, you didn't ask for starters. Unsolicited feedback where somebody just comes up to you and says, hey, can I give you a little feedback? And you're thinking, no, not really. I don't really want your feedback, at least not right now. Or they give you feedback on something that you can't change, that's something you had no control over, or something just weird or goofy, and you're thinking, why are they doing this? Are they doing this for you, or are they really doing it for them? So I want to give you a few tips. A few strategies to help you get better quality feedback and less annoying feedback. So tip number one is this. If somebody comes up to give you unsolicited feedback, remember, it's unsolicited. You never asked for it. So don't feel you have to accept it. You can say, no, you know what? I'm still processing what just happened, or I'm still working out myself some thoughts on my presentation or whatever it is you're getting feedback on, and tell them, thanks, but no, I'm good. Or at the very least, be in the driver's seat, take control, and reschedule a time to talk to them when you have time to digest it and maybe be in a little better mental frame. So say, you know what, I would love to hear your feedback, but not right now. Can we meet in maybe a couple days, and then I'll be in a better mood, in a better state of mind to accept your feedback. That would be fabulous. I would love to hear it then. Number two, if you are going to ask people for feedback, and I do recommend that, how else do we get better at our jobs? How else do we build a rocking great workplace culture or team unless everybody asks for good quality feedback? But if you're going to ask for feedback, here's the kicker. You've got to be prepared for what you hear. It's not all going to be sunshine and puppies and rainbows and unicorns. If you're going to ask for feedback, you need to be prepared to hear some constructive, perhaps what you would feel like is negative feedback. So be prepared for that. If you're going to ask for feedback, be prepared for that and know that you're going to get some feedback that might get your back up a little bit. Number three, the environment where you get feedback in can make a big difference. There's nothing worse than trying to get feedback when you're distracted, when there's a lot of noise going on, when you're worried that other people might be overhearing your conversation. So meet in a neutral location, not your office, not their office, somewhere quiet, neutral ground where you can have a nice cup of coffee, where it's quiet and you don't have to be concerned about getting interrupted or people overhearing you. Number four, just as very few people, if we're being honest with ourselves, enjoy getting constructive feedback. We want to hear all the positive stuff, of course, like we want to hear the accolades, but the constructive feedback, nobody really likes hearing that, I don't think. But know that the people giving feedback don't like giving negative feedback either. They're just as uncomfortable as you are, perhaps even more uncomfortable in a lot of cases. So if you want to get better quality feedback, put the person at ease. Make them feel comfortable. The more you can put them at ease, the more you can reassure them that you're open to hearing what they have to say, that you want to hear the honest truth, then the better quality feedback you are likely going to get and the richer conversation you are going to have. Number five, if you're going to ask somebody for feedback, set some parameters. Set some parameters around what it is you want feedback on. Be very, very specific. And also tell them what you don't want feedback on. You don't want feedback in these areas because maybe you can't do anything about it now. It's too late. You can't control this. Here's where I want to focus the feedback on in our conversation. Bring some specific questions with you. Don't forget to ask for some positive feedback. If somebody just starts dumping on you with a lot of criticism and negative feedback, make sure you stop them and say, well, what are the things I did well that you think I should keep doing? Ask for the positive as well as the constructive feedback. Number six, I did mention coming armed with questions. Be prepared with some questions, but make sure you do ask follow-up questions. Make sure it's a two-way conversation. So don't just have a monologue where the one person giving you the feedback is going on and on and on. Gently interrupt. Ask for follow-up questions. Ask for clarifications so that you show you are listening to the feedback, so that you show and demonstrate you're open to the feedback, and so that you understand the feedback better. And make sure one of those follow-up questions, again, just a little helpful hint here, a little helpful tip, make sure one of those follow-up questions isn't, oh yeah, who says so? Because, that probably won't be too helpful. Number 7, this one is probably easier said than done for a lot of us, myself included. But be prepared to sit down with an open attitude. Suspend your judgment and suspend reactions. Try to remember that even though you're getting feedback about your own performance, about something that you did, really it's not personal. The person is hopefully helping you to improve in your job, to improve some aspect of your job. And it isn't about saying that you're a bad person. They aren't hopefully knocking your personality. You need to suspend judgment so that you can respond thoughtfully instead of react emotionally. And if you do feel yourself getting a little defensive, if you feel yourself getting a little backed up into a corner and getting your backed up, then don't be afraid to call a timeout. Take a little break. Say, you know, can we take a little coffee break here and come back after the coffee break? Or can I just digest what you've said so far and we can meet a little while later to talk further about this? Number 8, if you want to get better quality feedback, then turn it into a habit. Practice asking for feedback on a regular basis. The more often you ask for feedback, the more comfortable you will get receiving it. One of the big reasons people aren't comfortable getting feedback is that it happens so rarely. So when it does, we're just not used to having those conversations. So turn asking for constructive feedback into a regular habit. And number 9, advice that I would give in almost any situation: bring your best self-effacing humor along for the ride. The more you can bring a sense of lightness and levity and humor, and especially the ability to laugh at yourself a little bit when you're receiving feedback, the more comfortable the conversation is going to be, the more comfortable you're going to be receiving the feedback. And again, you're going to make the person giving you the feedback feel more comfortable, and the quality of the feedback will hopefully be improved. So, what about you? What do you do to get better quality feedback in your workplace? Do you ask for feedback on a regular basis? Please leave a question or a comment in the comment section below. And hey, here's an idea. If you haven't subscribed yet to the Inspiring Workplaces YouTube channel, my Inspiring Workplaces YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you know when another video is dropped. And I want to invite you, as I always do, to cruise by my website. www.mikekerr.com gets you there. Go to the bottom of the home page and sign up for my weekly Inspiring Workplaces newsletter, where I talk about all things workplace culture, where I talk about humor in the workplace and injecting more fun and inspiration and creativity into your workplace. And if you sign up for the weekly newsletter, you will get the free ebook, 401 Ways to Create a More Inspiring, Rocking, Awesome, Service-Focused, and yes, fun workplace.